Hey everybody, Laura Fangman here with today's Mash the Button Smokin' Subdivisions edition. Took me 3 takes to say that to you. First, a bit of housekeeping. One, I've already done this video once this evening, only to find out that one of my children messed with my microphone and I had no audio on any of it. So unfortunately, the handy dandy map that I had prepared to show you all the properties in the area, all the little pink stickies are gone, so you're just going to have to be surprised when I point to a place. Number 2, I have a bit of an apology and some information to hand out. Last month I described to you how I had this fantastic idea to bring you these little episodes, and I had stolen it from my friend Leslie, who has since discovered I go around calling her my friend to people she doesn't know. Come to find out, Leslie actually got that idea from our friend Gwen. Gwen is amazing. Clearly, Gwen has amazing ideas, and Gwen is nice enough to share them with people and say, go ahead, do it, it's awesome, you guys are doing great, and is kind and generous, and I love Gwen. Also, Gwen lives in Michigan and services an area called Macomb, and I remember that because I went to school in a town called Macomb. Was not in Michigan. If you need help in Michigan real estate wise, let me know and I will get you Gwen's contact information because she's fabulous. And if you're familiar with Michigan, it's kind of near the inside the thumb knuckle over here. It's a little bit north of Detroit. So on this side, but I'll bet she knows people over here and up here and probably in there too. So if you need help in Michigan, let me know. We'll hook you up with Gwen. And in the meantime, thank you, Gwen, for making sure that all of our Stafford County consumers know what's going on. So, on to the data. We're going to talk about Smokin' Subdivisions, which is neighborhoods that had the most property flying off the shelves in the month of July in given price points. So we're going to start with less than 100. And I know everybody's always on the edge of their seat. Is there really something less than $100,000 in Stafford County? Yes, there in fact is. And this month's winner, again, Carriage Point at Aquia, 1-bedroom condo, sold under $100,000. There were actually 3 properties in Stafford County that sold under $100,000 this month, but 2 of them were in Carriage Point at Aquia. So condo, you can still do it. It's affordable. Carriage Point at Aquia is over here, just off of Route 1, close to Telegraph Road, and it's right next to the Crucifix Monument. If you've ever driven north on Route 1 on the right-hand side near Telegraph Road, there's a giant Jesus on a cross and a little monument there and a sign, and it's the first Roman Catholic settlement in Stafford County. It's actually really interesting. People bring flowers. We were there today, as a matter of fact, doing hashtag Play It Forward with a little card that we took to a local monument. So actually, let me show you real quick. So you see what I mean, you can't really miss it. And right up there next to that fantastic monument is Carriage Point at Aquia. And under $100,000, you too can have a home. Moving on to $100,000 to $200,000, the winner this month was Jefferson Place. Jefferson Place is a townhome community down in South Stafford in the Falmouth area. Off Route 1, we're going to be over here. Exit 133 is White Oak Road, 17 Warrenton Road, depending on which direction you go, but you'll be going toward White Oak, and you'll actually be just a little bit north to get to Jefferson Place. So there were 4 total sales in that neighborhood this month. One of them was distressed, the other 3 were straight sales, and there actually was 1 4-bedroom home. So a 4-bedroom home for under $200,000, this particular neighborhood was selling around $160,000, $165,000. So that's kind of fantastic to be able to move that way. In the $200,000 to $300,000 range, the winner this month is Port Aquia. So there were 6 total sales, none of them distressed. We're still in townhomes, but these are newer townhomes, so 8 to 12 years old, and that is also along the Route 1 corridor. If you're coming in for the Marine Base at Quantico, this is incredibly convenient to be at Port Aquia. They're townhomes, they're newer, and they are just south of Base on Route 1. So that's definitely something to consider and very affordable. $300,000 to $400,000 price point. The winner this month, again, is Stafford Lakes Village. We talked about them a little bit last month. There were 11 closed sales in the month of July for Stafford Lakes Village. They had 34 average days on market, and they are located down here in southern Stafford County. right off 17 and next to the University of Mary Washington Satellite Campus. It's also really nice. They've got amenities, they've got sidewalks. It's a great place to be. $400,000 to $500,000 price range. There was a tie, and the winner is Austin Ridge. And the reason that they broke the tie, it came down to Austin Ridge or Leland Station. We discussed Leland Station last month. Austin Ridge had averaged 27 days on market, less than a month, and they were able to get those homes moved through on average. Leland Station, by comparison, had 81 average days on market. So you're looking at a difference between under a month and almost 3 months, and that's kind of amazing. So both of them are doing very well as far as moving the property, but there's a little bit of difference in time, how long it'll take. Austin Ridge is, again, on this side of the county over by the 95 Route 1 corridor. They're located between Garrisonville Road, Route 610, and Courthouse Road, Route 630. So there is a lot of access to commuter lots. They're also on the southern side of Mine Road, Austin Ridge Drive, where they're closer to the Courthouse Road commuter lot where they're putting in the brand new interchange. VDOT's working a lot on getting that done. There's also a brand new family fitness center with a pool and soccer fields and all that kind of stuff. So it's a great location. Moving into the $500,000 to $750,000 price range, it was a multi-way tie, which was determined by average days on market. The winner was Poplar Estates, which is a newer subdivision off of Poplar Road in the middle of Stafford County. They had 9 days on market by average, which is pretty incredible. That literally is flying off the shelves for just over a week, and these properties were going under contract. Poplar Estates is located off Poplar Road over here. So on the farther side, on the western side of the county to an extent, it's definitely a little bit more rural. You're going to drive through some cornfields, well, not through them, but past them to get to the neighborhood. But it's lovely. The homes are newer, and you don't have a lot of traffic out there, that's for sure. But it's still convenient to both 610 and Route 17 for shopping and different, commuting, things like that. And then the final price point is $750,000 plus, which would include anything over $750,000. There were several in our county over the month of July. The winner of the Smokin Subdivisions is Augustine North, which, if you remember from last month, we had a winner in there. I think it was in the $500,000 to $750,000 price point. Augustine North is located right here in the center of the county, and as we talked about before, it's certainly a lovely community and is a favorite of people who like golf because they've got a pretty great golf course over there. We didn't have any homes that actually cracked the $1 million mark at Stafford for the month of July, but this one in Augustine North came close. For that kind of money in this area, you will get a beautiful home. This one also had a pool house with a composting toilet and an elevator. So keep that in mind if you're looking to move. If you would like more information about your particular subdivision, if we haven't covered it here, or if you'd like more information about a surrounding county, Spotsylvania, Prince William, King George, Fauquier, and several others in this area, please let me know, and I'd be more than happy to give you very specific information that relates to you. In the meantime, I hope everybody is having a great summer, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Hey everybody, Laura Fengman here with today's Mash the Button Smokin Subdivisions. Hey everybody, Laura Fengman here with today's Mash the Button Smokin Subdivisions edition.